this is Francesco, and I'm going to show you how Tweedentity works. So right now I'm connected here with MetaMask, and I'm on the Robson test network, and I create an account, a wallet just for this Twitter account, so I can show you the entire process to you. And this is the starting page, and you can see here there is my wallet. I can show you the entire, or just a short string. And here I say, okay, ready to claim your Tweedentity? Yes, please. So I'm going, the system analyzes my wallet, and so it tells me that there are a lot of transactions on Robson, but it's because I'm using this wallet for many tests. But ideally you want to have a wallet where there are very few transactions. The best would be if you have only one transaction, where you send a little bit of it from an exchange like Shapeshift that allows you to send you an anonymous amount, and so you can protect your privacy, because after the Tweedentity has been created, everyone knows who you are, and everyone can follow all your transactions if you use a wallet that you use usually. Okay, so let's say this is what is good for me. I want to use this wallet. I use the wallet. I choose here the user ID, the username of my Twitter account, and I look up for the Twitter user ID. The system retrieves the user account without using the API, because Tweedentity does not use the API, the Twitter API. It does it with basically parsing the public data. And parsing the public data, and in this case you see we have the user ID, and this is what we want to save in the blockchain, because the user ID is immutable, while instead the username can be changed. So you see I want to sign this. I say okay, sign this signature. Why I'm trying to sign this? Because I want to show that I'm the owner of the wallet. The only way to do this is that I'm signing a string with my wallet, and the only one that can do that it's me, but everyone else can check the signature and can verify that it has been signed by me. So that is a strong proof of ownership. So this is a string that you see MetaMask says your signature is being requested. You are signing Tweedentity, Twitter 9983176, etc., etc. So I'm going to sign this, and I obtain these results. As you can see here, this is the signature, okay, and but we need some other parameters for that we are going to tweet. So right now what happens is that I have to tweet this data, because I'm the only one that, if I'm the owner of that account, I'm the only one that can tweet that in my account. And this is what I'm going to do. As you can see here, we are not using the Twitter API. Tweedentity is just using Twitter. We are on Twitter here. And you tweet it. This is the tweet. And going back, we can say, oh, I tweeted it, continue. And the system finds the tweet, verifies that the tweet is there, it's correct, everything, before starting the final transaction where you are going to spend some money. So it verifies before everything. Okay, so at this moment we want to create a Tweedentity that associates these two data, the Twitter user ID and the wallet. And to do this you need to spend some gas. Why? Because there are three transactions that are part of this process. We are calling the smart contract that claim the ownership. That smart contract will call the oracle, that is a special contract that is outside of the blockchain that can verify the tweet. And this oracle will call back the first contract, and calling back says, oh, this is user ID of the user, or that is wrong, there is an error, wherever. So there are three transactions, and there is a cost for that. You see right now the average price of the gas on the main network is 2 gigaway. At this price, the cost of the entire process is 44 cents. But there can be moments where it happens. There are moments where there is low activity on the main network, and you can maybe be totally safe setting it at 1 gig away or even less. At the opposite, there are cases where there is an ICO and there is a gas war. In that case, the gas can cost easily 60 gig away. That means that your transaction would cost basically 30 times this, that is $12. And you don't want to use $12 for creating a Tweedentity. Of course, if you are under rush for some reason, you are going to do that, but if you are not in a rush, you probably want to wait a better moment. So I will leave the average, that is the one that requires a little bit more than 1 minute in usually, and it's suggested. And so, but if I want, I can put more. So it's all about, it's up to me. So I set it now, and I am calling MetaMask. MetaMask is creating a new transaction. There is I'm selling $0.18 dollars. And in total, considering also the gas, I'm spending 45 cents, because I told you this is what is necessary for the callback by the Oracle, and this instead this was necessary in total for everything. And there is 0.27, you can see here, that is what is necessary to start the process. So I'm confirming, and now what happens that we have here, we are seeing what's happening. The transaction has been requested, and the transaction has been included in a block. We can also see what is happening there. Let me put this here. Okay, close this. Okay, so now we can see the transaction is going here, and it has called the claim ownership in the smart contract. And as soon as this is successful, here we will see that the transaction has been successful. And probably this happens before this, because this you see here has been successfully confirmed. And if we refresh this, probably we see that this has been successful. Okay, let me see if the scan is not perfect, but anyway, this transaction has been confirmed for sure. Now we are waiting for the Oracle that is verifying the ownership. Now let me open again this. I want to show you something else. So here is what's going on. Okay, here this is a contract that we called. This contract, there is last transaction was 58 seconds ago. At one moment we will see here that there is a new transaction. It is a transaction coming from the Oracle. Let me refresh. You see there is a transaction that started just 14 seconds ago, and this is a transaction that is coming from the Oracle that has been successful. Here it looks pending, but has been successful. In fact, now if we go back, we should see the Tweedentity that has been set. And here is the Tweedentity that has been created. So now this is in the blockchain. If we want, we can go to verify it. If you really say, oh, let me see, I don't believe you, I want to verify it. Okay, let me see where I can go here. I can find the contracts of the store. Okay, a moment. This is the contracts. This is a store, the Twitter store, and I can say get me the UID, and I pass the address, and it tells me the UID is this. So you can check on Etherscan that the Tweedentity has been created. That said, what happened here is that we can remove this. Let's say that in the future we want to say, oh, I want to use another wallet for this, for my account. In that case, you can go here and say, okay, I want to unset my Tweedentity. It says be careful, because there is a safety time of 5 minutes between two sets, and this is to avoid that people start doing a weird operation and creates and set Tweedentity one after the other to try to hack something. This is a parameter that can be changed in the future. It's possible it will be different. Anyway, I'm going to unset my Tweedentity. Here it will go and set, okay, unset that. and it sets automatically the price to the average price. You see now probably, yeah, the average price is 2 gig away. It is set to 2 gig away, and I start the transaction. This moment this is going, I can probably check here how it's going, but just let's wait 1 moment. Okay, and here, okay, this is a transaction. You see it has been put in the block, and it's calling unset my identity. And here is the app IDs, the Twitter app ID in the Tweedentity system. It is 1. It's just 1. So, and only the owner of the wallet can unset his own identity. So you see, this has been successfully confirmed, and in fact we can see it has been unset. If we go back, you see that there is no more, and this is anonymous. Okay, I think that this is everything. If I change here and I set another account, for example Sulof, where I already set, you see it immediately updates and shows me my personal account. And I think that's all. Have fun.